Hello, Kent, Gentleman Prospector. Top of the morning to you. It's still morning here. It's afternoon in a lot of places. So I come out here with my iPad, got it all set up, and I can see nothing. I can't see my screen. I don't know if it's my dark glasses, the bright magical orb in the sky, or just the fact that I can't see my screen. So I'm gonna walk around to my phone and greet some of you people. We got a highbanker, a mini highbanker I built today. I hope everyone's doing fine. I see Buddy Biggs in there. Bill Snodgrass, got Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. Got Miller Outdoors, my brother Carl's in there. I was just talking to Carl, Jason E. Miner. I seen Karen Forster in there a little while ago. We got 12 amazing people in here right now. Make sure to smack that thumbs up if y'all don't mind. David Danderan, howdy David. Glad to see you. So what we got here is this mini highbanker that I put together. Some of you have seen pictures of it before, some of you haven't. I finally got everything hooked up, got it on a speed controller, got it hooked up to a 1200 gallon per hour pump, and I thought we'd try it out. Hey, Daniel Gother, how you doing? So I'm gonna step over here. I don't know if I put that in the shade, if I can see it better. It's just the glare on it, it's just impossible. And I threw some water in some of the cons from No Tellin' Creek that Hopper got me. And I'm stirring it all up, making a big mud pie out of it. I'm gonna go over here and pour some of this muddy water, sticks and stones off of it. Like in the soap. Like in the soap. Yeah, in the soap. See there? So I'm gonna turn this pump on. Let me look at this chat again here. It's bright out here. I'm not used to all this sun. This sun blinded me. Come on with it one time. Hey, Fran. We got Dan and Fran. Got Dan, Fran, and David Danderan. We could write a song about that. I have no idea if this is gonna blow up in my face, if it's gonna squirt me in the face. Oh, that's running pretty good. I ain't gonna kick him. I'm gonna have to back that down just a little bit. Look at that flow coming down there on my catch mat. I like that. I like that one time. It is squirting some water out my spray bars. We'll see how that changes. Which is squirting water on my iPad. We'll set that out of the way. I can't read it anyway. We're gonna put a first scoop of dirt off in there. Now this has got an 1/8" classifier on it. Well, I got that classified down to there. And I got a catch pan sitting there in the bottom. Throw a couple of scoops in there. Let it do its magic. And look back here at Chad again. Miller and Dio's out for a walk, it looks like. That's always a good day. I tell you what, I can't wait to hug my brother Carl's neck again and shake Dio's fall. That's cool. That looks like a little chip off an arrowhead right here out of the Ozarks. Mama bird's watching, she'll be saying, "Get that out of there, GP. It's right there, Mama bird. It's safe." I got the mini dredge mat from dream mat in this. And of course I got a catch pan in there to catch all my talons with. I just wanted to run a little test. And this is the first day we've had that it wasn't so cold that everything would freeze up. It's still below freezing right now, but it's not so cold I can't stand to be out here. Yes, Lisa, I will absolutely save these rocks for Mama Bird. You know I will. Hey, Iron Antler, welcome in there, pal. My pal James. He just lives down the road. Down the road a stretch. Oh, these are some concentrates from No Tell'em Creek down there in southeast Missouri, James. About 4 hours from your house. I know that 'cause it's about 4 hours from my house, one way. Well, I should bring a pan out here with me and a squirt bottle, and scales. But you know what? I can go in there and get them. They're in the house. I know right where they at. It won't take me just a minute. This is working good. I could crank that water up and make that flow down off her better, but there's no need in it. I mean, this is working pretty good. Right now, a squirt bottle would come in really handy. Would too. But you know what I got? I got a bucket of water right here. I dump this into to do it the river way. Do it the old river way, you know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. Just like into that. We got that run down there. That dream mat cleaned out pretty good. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk around here one time, y'all can see me. I'm gonna take the speed controller and shut this down. Have a look at it. And I'm gonna move this camera just a little bit. You guys can get a better look down here at that mat maybe. I'm gonna run in the house and get a gold pan and some scales and way to dry it out and weigh it up. If there's anything in there, hey, Bear Prospecting, welcome, Bear. I'm glad you guys are here. Now, I'm gonna be gone here for just a few minutes. I'd have brung everything out with me, but I had to bring my coffee out because Lisa said she was getting more coffee. It sounded good, so I had to go get some too. Hey, my brother Jason Pyatt's in there. How you doing, Jason? Glad to see you, pal. Jason's someone that hangs out with me all the time in the woods, and we have a lot of fun, me and Jason does. I do, Joseph. I really do. For me, they're easier, and with the material that we have, with this sharp material, it's easier to get the rocks clean than a boil box is, buddy. Well, you enjoy your lunch. I got to step in the house. I forgot to bring my gold pan out here. But I'm going to take my tablet. I'll be able to read it in the house, and then I can see what you guys are doing. I'll be right back. Give me 15 seconds. Maybe a little longer. bag. I got a bunch of stuff here. I seen Joseph replied that wasn't the answer he expected, but you know what? When you ask an answer, all you got to do is tell the truth, and that was the truth, Joseph. I like these spray bars, man. So, my very first time cleaning this up, I'm going to drag this mat into my pan here. Like into so. Trying not to spill that little dab of water I put off in there. I love that Dream Mat. That's how easy that cleans up. You can't beat it, my notion. I tell you, you can't beat it. Pull that mat out. I'm gonna have to get a little more water in that pan. I'm gonna tell you right now. Sorry if I'm ignoring you guys. It ain't that I'm ignoring you. It's that this is a test. I'm trying to keep everything focused in to see. Now I'll have to run a controlled test on this at some point to where I add a certain amount of heavies to it to see if it catches them all. This is just to see if it catches anything, because we all know there's gold in them concentrates from no Talon Creek down there. Yes, sir. We know that to be a fact. You know, the easiest way for me to do that probably just be to run that pump for just a second. Like so. Clear that out. If I don't knock it over. So much centrifugal force in that pump, it wanted to go bye-bye. It's like into that. Alright, we gotta take this highbanker. Big old dude. I'm gonna set it over here out of the way now. Isn't it cute? Here's my tailings. We're into it. Big stuff come off the back. I'll check them big stuff to make sure there's no nuggets, but I doubt there's any nuggets in there, if you know what I mean. We'll pan this out. Kind of catch Chad here just a minute, guys. There's what the cons were left. And I had this bowl here, probably half full. So that's why I love that Dream Mat. Less cons, more gold. If there's any gold in that. We're gonna find out together here. Y'all see that? I think you can see that. That's good. I'm gonna pull that back one time. See if there's anything in it. The sun was killing me earlier. Now it's killing me. I can't see in my pan. I'm gonna have to pan it backwards so I can got the sun for my favor. Some good heavies in there. That's a fact. Bunch of iron in there. You guys see all that iron in that pan? Ain't got no gold in there yet that I see. Oh, I see some gold. Ha ha! Ooh, I see some gold in that pan coming in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. That Missouri shiny. Boy, there's some good micros in there. If I ain't careful, I'm gonna lose them. Need to get rid of some of this bigger stuff off here. You guys see that shiny coming through that black sand in there? Yeah? Way that. Tell you what I'm gonna do one time. I'm gonna move this camera. The way that sun's shining there, I think you can see it better like this. I think. If I do it like this one time. I got a little piece of metal in there too. Don't know where that came from. Maybe a little piece of lead. Look at that. You guys see that? A lot of micros in there. That could be a piece of cut metal off that. I seen it roll down there off that highbanker I built. I may not got it good and blown down. I didn't bring a snuffer bottle out here. Went in there and got all that stuff. Get up there, Gold. And didn't bring a snuffer bottle. I don't know that's a weighable amount, but it's, hey, it's something. You guys see all them micros in there? That's not bad gold. That's not bad gold from Missouri. Man, it's cold out here. My hands are freezing, dripping wet. Look at that. Could have put gloves on, I reckon. I heard a bird chirping. Or maybe that was a rabbit squeal from his last breath. Who knows? I'm gonna go grab a snuffer bottle. Sorry, guys. Leave you abandoned, but at least I give you something good to look at. And I'm back, just like that. Quicker than you can say a rat run over a roof, piece of raw liver in his mouth. Suck this up here one time. Got it. torch. Got my scales. Got my moon. Got my pan. I'm gonna do a snuff dump into the pan. See if I can read you anybody. Hey, Mama Bird's in here. Hey, Mama Bird. I had to pan some of them concentrates. I didn't have much else unless you want me to do back pay dirt. Nobody want to do that. We can do that anytime. But, you know, them concentrates been in there for a long time, you know, since Christmas. So I had to pan some of them. Actually, I testing them out, running down this mini highbanker. It worked good. It caught gold. Looky here. Looky here one time. Look up in that. Look up in that one time. I don't know this a weighable amount, but hey, any gold's good gold, right? Cooking our gold, cooking our gold. Look at us go, we're cooking our gold. I think we got it. I think we got it. And we got it. All right, how we gonna do this? How we gonna do this? I'm gonna have to set that gold down on that table. And then I'm gonna have to move this out of the way. Let's move this out of the way one time. Like in the so. And then we can set this. It's chili bean. Chili bean out here. We'll set that scale up. I know you guys probably can't read it. Let me see if I can lower this camera down to where you guys might be able to read it. Tear it out. I don't know if y'all can read that or not, but I can read it. It's jumping around like crazy out here. I think we can get a reading off of it though. If it's even a weighable amount. I'd call that a weighable amount all day long. 0.11. Yeah, it changed point. It's jumping between 0.09 and 0.11. So we're gonna call that something. And I'm gonna set back in here because the wind's blowing and my 0.11 worth of gold will be on the ground. 0.11. So let me come right around here like this. We'll put this highbanker back together one time. If we can. Ain't much to it. I mean, you just slide that dream out up there like that. And I got a lip on the bottom that holds that if you're wondering how it stays in there. I got that idea off of the cleanup buddy. Oh, you put a lip on there, eliminate having to put something up in the top of it. And I did that and it worked good, as you guys can see. This is all just a test. And then this fits down into that lip right there, like so. Press it down on there. And it's ready for the next run, which we ain't got a next run. I mean, we got a lot of material. We could run it through there, I reckon, but Mom Bird might get upset with me. It does have a built-in leg system with it that I built, but to run it out here like this, I needed to unhook the leg system. But there it is in all its glory. Right there. And I'm gonna look at chat for a minute here. I know we ain't been live very long, but I appreciate it. Look like we got 18 amazing people and 25 likes. I like that. 0.11 grams of gold pulled out of there. I like that too. I even like that cold coffee I just drunk. It wasn't cold when I started. Hey, Curmudge. Howdy, Robert. Yeah, that little mini banker that I built, it worked good. It worked good. Got the dream mat, mini dredge mat in there. I'll pull that lip, pull that back out and kind of show you guys. That's the mini dredge mat by Dream Mat, and it caught it. It caught the gold. It caught the gold. That's all you do to clean one of them up. And you just slide that back up in there, lift it over that lip, poke her down, she stays. Oh, this first test, I think I can run this in the house. And this is basically what I was testing it to see if I could do. Can I run that in the house without making too big a mess? I do believe that I can. Now, does that mean I'm going to? I probably won't, but I could. I got lots of other equipment I can run in the house, you know what I mean? I just checking that to see if there was anything in that little bit that I left out, and there wasn't. There wasn't. There's what we just panned out. We know there ain't no gold off in it. We'll put it back over here. Just a little bit of water in here and wash it out one time. Back in the stove. So, yeah. So, I'm going to put a different leg system on it. That was just a temporary leg system. When I put it together, I thought I was going to be able to run it down to the creek and try it out. And then I learned that I wasn't going to be able to. And see all the joints in there? None of them, I left all of them unglued so that in case I had to make any modifications, but it worked good. I don't see any reason to modify that. I am putting a different leg kit on it. I'm going to put it towards more adjustable where I can get it up higher, because you know, you take a little dude like that down to the creek. Now I'm going to tell you, it's worth it, because I'm running it on these here lithium batteries, and this is a 6AH battery, and this little tiny battery, it don't even weigh a pound, not even a pound there, and I can't kill one of them. I've ran that same one, I don't know, for 4 months now, with all the equipment that I run. Hey, big movie fan, welcome, pal. Steven Stark. But yeah, them were good little batteries. My brother Carl built me a battery box that takes the DeWalt batteries you snap in there, and that thing works great. But you know, these are lighter. These are lighter, and with the little $8 control box that I got on there, and I've put them on all my equipment. These little control boxes right here. We're good. And I got a mess to clean up. but that's okay. I had fun. And this was a positive test. This was a good test. And it's warming up. My hands were freezing when we first started this 30 minutes ago. And, they're barely even pink anymore. It's warming up some out here. So it looks like that was a good test. I want to appreciate all you guys. Kermit says it's 35 there at their place right now. That's awesome. I don't think it's nothing near that warm. When I came out here, it was 16 degrees. But it feels like it's warmed up to about 23, 24 here. I mean, that sun's making it feel pretty nice. 26 there, Miller says. Jason says it's 18. So, yeah, it looks like the deep freeze is over finally, Looks like we're all reporting temperatures up above that zero mark, where we was all reporting them down below that zero mark. Well, we appreciate you too, Lisa. We really do. And we can't wait to see you run that material all down there, that new cleanup, buddy. That's going to be some kind of fun. Nick Moeller, hey, Nick. So, the other day, let me tilt the camera up here where you guys can see me, and I'll get around there and talk. I'm going to have to put my stocking cap on. It's warm, but it ain't that warm. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. Camera looks low. How about I kneel down here? And then I know you can. There we go. The other day, Curly Bill said that he got a hold of me and said he still hadn't gotten his prize that he won from the Christmas Live. And I thought, oh my goodness, I mailed that out on December the 18th. I went and checked the tracking, and sure enough, it showed arriving late, but still on the way. So today, I went up and mailed some stuff out today to some of you fine folks, and I brung my tracking receipt in there, and I said, I need to know where this at. This has been over 30 days now. And they said, it's lost. It has to be lost. If it's over 15 days, it's lost in the mail. And I said, well, what do we do about that, And so they had me go online and fill out a lost mail form. So what I did was, if Curly Bill's watching, or if he watches this later, what I did was I just went on Amazon, ordered a new, because he won the Sluice Fox painting kit, the whole set. Comes with 2 pans, scoop, snuffer bottle, nice set, backpack, everything. Ordered another one. I'm having it drop shipped from Amazon to his house. And, that way I know that he'll get it. If I ever get my money back out of the mail snafu, I get it back. If I don't, I don't. Either way, I wanted Curly Bill to have that. So I just wanted, to follow up with that. If he was actually on here listening. But he lives way up there in Oregon, North Powder, Oregon. I think that this new little highbanker I put together, and this was all out of scrap material. My son sent me some pictures of some metal that he got from work. He said, you got any use for that? And I said, yeah, I'll figure something out. Bring it on over. So he brought it over to me, and I did some wacky cutting, some folding and bending, and a little bit of drilling, and ordered a mat, and made some different pieces, and whoop whoop, voila, we got us a little mini banker there. And them little mini bankers, they come in handy, because that little dude right there, the way the legs fold up, it'll slide right down in my backpack, and I can throw that right in there and just take it out panning with me. And with that little battery it don't even weigh a pound. I mean, that thing it don't weigh nothing, and that it'll run for, well, months, I think, days anyway. So it come up a pretty good little setup. Yeah, our postal service, and I love, I am not in any way, shape, or form against any form of government. I love the government. I worked for the government, retired from the government, and I'm pro-government. but our postal service has went to hell in a handbasket, and it's happened within the last 6 months. I can tell you, because I've been mailing a lot of stuff out, and we went from people getting it within 5 days to it's a matter of weeks now. You know, you're lucky you get it in 2 weeks now. Yeah, Carl says to remember to mention out the February challenge. That's the Groundhog Day challenge. Starts February the 2nd. You got to be able to dig like a groundhog to be able to get into that frozen ground. I'll tell you, our ground right now is frozen hard here in Missouri. But you know what? We're going to get out there and dig in it, and we're going to take it. And what it amounts to is we're going to go to one of our favorite spots that we always find good shiny in, and we're going to dig a little bit of material, and we're going to process it and see if there's any shiny in there. If there is, if there's a weighable amount, we'll write it down. If there's 3 flakes, we'll write that down. And then we're going to package it back up, about 12 ounces of it, between 10 and 16 ounces, and we're going to mail it out to some people. Just a little bit of it goes to some different people. And there's a list forming. There's a bunch of guys on this list already. I know a bunch of them. Thank you guys so much for saying that you guys were going to participate in this and on the list. So, because it's an opportunity for you guys to check out what the dirt we're doing is really like. And it's also a empathy lab, kind of, to where you guys will be able to respect, you know, where Carl's at, what he's going through, the amount of gold that he can actually find with the kind of material that he's doing. Just Hobo Rob, the same thing, the kind of material he's, you know, going through, the amount of gold he's able to recover. Because I guarantee you, I could go up there where Rob's at in Oregon, and I could pan, and I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I know how to find the gold, but I guarantee you that he would put me in my place, and he could show me some tricks of the trade, because that's his backyard. And the same goes for Missouri for me. The same goes for Maine for Carl, and same goes for Michigan for Jason, and so on, so on, and so on. So it's good fun. It gets us out of the house a little bit there in February. It helps break that whole winter blues that we all have going on. That's why I'm out here today, because it's sun shining. It's still cold, but the sun's shining. I got the winter blues being in that house, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to go out there and have just a little bit of fun and freeze my rear end off. And I'm doing it. I'm having fun, and I'm freezing my rear end off. And that's pretty much what the February challenge is all about. And then there's another challenge that I'm working on in March, and that'll be the last one probably, because then March comes, springtime comes, and we all out there getting busy and having fun with it and doing our own thing. But Gazzy, Buckshot Prospector, my pal Gazzy, threw a challenge out there, and it's called the Kitchenware Challenge. And he's just using fork, a spoon, and a plate, and he's prospecting gold with it. And we're going to do this in March. This is going to be our March challenge. So that's something else to look forward to. You know, it's going to be hard a lot of places in March to dig a ground up with a fork and a spoon. But you know what? I guarantee there's some of us out there silly enough that we're going to go out there and give it a go. Still got 19 awesome people in here listening to me ramble on, and 30 likes. I sure appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, it'll come, Lisa. Just wait for it. So, guys, let me get up here. Well, thank you, Big Movie. I appreciate that so much, pal. You're a good community supporter. You really are, and I appreciate you for it. So, it is Friday. Mom Bird's at work, but she'll be home about 14:30, 1500. And Wednesdays was our date night, and we've switched things up midweek. We kind of have what we call our snuggle nights on Wednesday, and then our date nights are on Friday. And it's just one of them things that you move, switch things around. And really, we say date night, but really we don't do anything different. We may be panning some gold, panning some pay dirt, looking at videos, tuning in with you guys. I know Buddy Biggs he's got a live on tonight. We may stop in with him and say howdy. He's running some Prospector Jason E. Minor doobie vials tonight, so that'll be pretty good. Uh, and there's a lot of good channels out there tonight that's got stuff on it. There's a lot of good movies. We really in the last 8 9 months, I think we've watched 3 movies, and we being a new year, we turned on Netflix and Prime Video, and they got a lot of new movies. They're old movies, and I like the older movies better than I do the new movies, and so does Mama Bird. But there's some that we haven't seen in a long lot of years, or maybe never seen, that's now being aired. So we may catch a movie, we may not, but it's that time of year that if you got someone to spend these cold nights with, spend them with it. If you don't, reach out to us. We don't mind. We don't mind talking to you all. We don't mind, letting you know what's going on. And there's plenty of live shows going on. The thing is, what I'm trying to tell you is, you're not alone. You don't have to be alone. Don't let the darkness in. That's why we're outside today. Look at all this beautiful sunshine. Keep that light shining. And if we don't see you before then, and I'm sure we probably will, on either somebody's live or we may go live again. You never can tell. Me and Mama Bird. She got a lot of things she's wanting to do, but she just, the way she works, is finding the time to do it. But we'll see you Monday for sure. And then next Wednesday, Mama Bird's doing lives every Wednesday at 4:30, early evening. And that way she don't affect the other channels. I know Iron Antler comes on on Wednesdays, usually right after us, and we try to go over there and raid them on Monday nights. I come on at 5:30, and then Rose Knows Treasures, which is a good friend of ours, she comes on right afterwards. So we always go over and try to raid her channel, and that's the way the community does. We help each other out. But if I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you guys are feeling like you're in a bad place, a dark place, or a lonely place, reach out. Let me know. My email's on my about section. Email me. If I need to, I'll give you my phone number. We'll chat, we'll text, we'll talk, whatever. But you guys aren't alone. You got somebody out there that cares for you. Because me and Mama Bird, we do. We care for you. We care for every one of you. And we think that this treasure community is the greatest on YouTube, and it's a great resource. I mean, there's a lot of folks out there that just don't feel like they have the family to reach out to, and we want to give them that family. We want to give them somebody that they can reach out to and say, hey, it's me. What's going on today? And sometimes that's all it takes. That's all it takes, to get your mind off things. Hey, what are you having for supper, Grits and cornbread. That's awesome. Grits and cornbread are cool, Alligator tail. You never know. You never know when you ask somebody that. What are you having for supper? You never can tell, And the thing is regardless of what they're having, 99.99% of the time, it's good. And I don't turn too many meals down, I'll tell you what. But we got some stuff. We got some travel that we're planning on doing. As long as we can keep everything the way we're doing right now, and keep our finances the way we're doing, we should be able to do some pretty good travel this year. We got some places we're going to go see. I know we're doing Ohio and Maine, and we're wanting to do Alaska awful bad this year. And it's going to be one of them years that we're going to have a lot of fun, and you guys are going to come with us. So I hope we see you guys on Mama Bird's channel on Wednesday. She's only like 55 away from that 500 giveaway, and that's going to be epic. I can't stress enough. We've got sluices to give away, gold nuggets, gold pickers on stickers, got gold pay dirt bags, got panning kit. She's got so much stuff lined up to give away, it ain't even funny. If we don't see you on Wednesday, I hope to see you on Monday night, Monday Night Lives with GP. We usually try to have guest hosts, Prospector Jason E. Miner. We enjoy having him. My brother Carl with Miller Outdoors. He's on there all the time, and he's always a hoot and holler. He's always great to have around, and always has some good material and good talk to go through. And you know, mostly, if we don't see you right there on one of them YouTube channels, I hope that we get to see you out there at the creek, around that next inside bend. You know, the one that where you're going through there and you got that bedrock that lays down, maybe comes off that one side down there and then flattens out, and you got that big inside bend that comes around and then snakes back right there. That's where I'll be. So look for me, because I just told you where I was at. We love you guys. Y'all take care, and y'all have a great day.